Christopher, it's you again.
Oh, Mr. Sullivan, you okay?
Okay.
Take care, see you in a bit.
It's for HNK solicitors, don't worry about it.
Hello, Mr. Sullivan, you okay?
Yeah, just, do you want to say it again for HNK solicitors?
No, I'm okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Take care. Your name?
Yeah, my name, yeah.
Nothing wrong with saying somebody's name, sir.
The one that was not given to you, that you could only have got from the police national computer, that suggests...
That's where your line stops.
Yeah, well, I'm not, I haven't progressed. Get back to work. You corrupt officers, get back to work. Corruption! Welcome to the channel, Artistic Audits UK. Welcome to another protest Saturday here in Manchester. I'm a bit late to the party. I don't know quite what's going on because I was surrendering to bail this morning, and so I was quite surprised that there is something going on today because I looked and I couldn't find any research. So I haven't seen any other auditors yet here today, which is a bit of a shame. We've got Mr. Two-Tier over there, Two-Tier police officer right in the corner, and I believe he kind of always does his best to try and get me arrested. That one is a very strange one indeed. So
surrounded by 5 corpses, this 5-year-old sat with her terrified 15-year-old
let's have a look what's going on around today, guys.
Some sort of help, not sure what to do. 5 corpses around that young family member of yours that you're imagining right now. It's a unrelatable, unimaginable horror. And we've all witnessed and heard and listened to the death of that young girl played out. 15-year-old Leanne was able to get in touch with the Palestinian Red Crescent Society. The society then went through all of the checks, balances, procedures to greenlight a route with the Israeli state or non-state to allow ambulance workers through to get to him. This is a 5-year-old based off by a tank, but meters away, where you can see in plain sight of the University of London investigations and 3 weeks of facts somehow helps in 5 minutes later after the detonation. Verified that the Israeli military saw this 5-year-old, most moral body in the world, saw a 5-year-old as a threat. Not only then did they gun down 15-year-old girl, but then we listened to the audio recording of Piggy
Afternoon, Christopher. How the devil are we today?
sorry?
You alright?
I've never met you, well, I might have met you, but
You have met me, but don't
I've
give me
never
that.
given
You've
you
met
my
me
name, though,
plenty of
officer.
times. You have.
Have I given you my name?
You have indeed.
When did I give you my name?
Oh, I can't remember. I'm here every week, so it was one of the days.
I've never ever given you my name.
We'll beg to differ then.
I've got a photographic memory,
I have.
right, and I film
It's amazing,
everything,
isn't it? It's
and I
really
film
good.
everything,
That's
but I've
great.
never had a conversation
I film
with you.
everything as well, so it's very nice.
Well, I
have
think
a
that
lovely day.
I think that so you are trying to be intimidating.
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
I
but
think
just
that you
bear
are.
with me one
I think
moment.
that you are. I think that you're actually trying to intimidate me
I'm
by
not
calling
trying
out
to
my
intimidate you
name.
at all. No, I know
Then-
your name's Christopher. And I said hello, Christopher.
Do not call me that name again because that's
is
only
your
classed
name.
for friends.
That is your name. Your name
No,
is
you do not
Christopher.
call me that again.
I will call you your name.
No, you call me sir.
No, I
Do
will
you
not
understand?
call
You
you
call
sir.
me sir.
I'll call you Christopher.
You call me sir.
I will call you Christopher.
Name and numbers, please.
Christopher. Sergeant Duval.
3973. Sergeant Duval.
Duval.
From which
DEV,
station?
Central Park.
Central Park.
Central Park.
Okay,
Yes.
so now I'm going to complain about you,
That's
okay?
fine, Christopher. You complain
All right?
about me.
Because
That's fine.
I think that you are
Please
trying
don't point. I
to do
find
the
it very
intimidation.
I find it intimidating. You pointing at me.
Well, I'm autistic and I do that by nature.
That doesn't
do you
make
understand?
anything any different, does it?
Yeah,
By
because
being
it is.
autistic, you don't point at people.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Well, I
do
disagree.
it as normal. That's my
I
disability.
disagree. Okay.
Well, and you,
Okay.
off your pop now. Go back
I've
to
got
work.
nowhere to go. I'm
Stop
standing
intimidating
here.
me and go back to work.
You walked over to me, young man.
No, I walked through here,
You walk- well,
not
that's
up
fine,
to
you
you
can
at
walk
all.
away.
And you started calling
You
me
can
name,
walk away,
my name.
Christopher.
You're a bad officer, aren't you?
Okay,
You
Christopher,
corrupt
off you
officer.
go.
You're a corrupt officer.
Okay. Have a good day.
No, I'll stay here now.
Enjoy
I think.
your day. Oh, that's
3973 Central Park.
973, that one.
Sergeant Duval.
That's me.
Sergeant Duval.
That's me.
Yeah. So why did you just call out my name?
Because that's your name.
But where did you get it from?
It would be rude of
You're
me.
lying, officer,
It
that
would
we've
be
never
rude of
spoken
me.
before.
It would be
We've never
rude.
spoken
We have
before.
spoken before.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Tell me when
I'm
then.
not lying. Outside Marks and Spencer's.
Outside Marks and
Yeah.
Spencer.
I see you every
Never
week.
give you my
See you
name.
every week.
Never ever giving you my
Yeah.
name. I would not give a police officer my name voluntarily.
Okay.
You're a liar,
You're obviously
officer.
in the mood for
You're a
an
liar.
argument,
No,
and I'm
you
not
are.
wanting to argue.
You are.
Just
You're a
walk
liar.
away, Christopher.
You walk away.
I'm stood
You
here.
walk
This
away.
is my post.
You're a corrupt officer.
This is my
That's
post.
what you are. You're a corrupt
Thanks, have a
officer.
good day.
You're a corrupt officer.
Good day.
Corrupt officer. That's what they look like, guys. That's what corrupt officers look like. You see it? That's what they look like. Bad, corrupt, lying, intimidating officers. That's what they look like. No, I'm going to carry on my little tour. It's quite the corrupt one, isn't she? Yeah?
Sorry?
She's quite corrupt, isn't she? Yeah? Corrupt.
What's corrupt?
Her. Yeah. Must be awful to work with such a corrupt officer, unless you're corrupt yourself. So there they go. They do it on purpose. They absolutely do it on purpose. She has never ever been given my name by me. So that's another corrupt officer there.
This is affecting us, it's affecting my family.
So I'll just take the time as well there.
We all know that the NHS that we take for granted
1524.
is set up to fail with business models, and there is always money for war, never money for public services, for teaching, for the NHS. So whilst we are privileged that we're not suffering a genocide, what unites us is that we are all in the same struggle, because when they say there's not money for us and there's always money for war, when there's billions of pounds to arm, not just to arm Israel, but to arm Ukraine, when young men are being slaughtered in Ukraine, and the people behind yeah, when the people behind that is imperialist Western powers, the Western powers that the Western powers that stop the genocide, that committing this genocide. We many years working here in Palestine gold, and I've always been a member of the union. I've always been a member of Unison, and it frustrates me when we can't do more, when we get thwarted by bureaucrats in unions. But there are good people in those unions. There are people who have got elected to positions who aren't paid, and these people in Unison were first out of the starting blocks with a really strong motion on Palestine. Unison have always supported Palestine, and we're really strong. And what we're going to do as grassroots is, even though we can be frustrated by these bureaucrats in unions who want to maintain the status quo, there are people there who can make a noise, and we've got a Labour government. Now, the Labour government gets funded by the unions, so we're going to get organised and put pressure on them. Now, last night, Iran was bombed by Israel. This is outrageous. This is going to be a major war in the Middle East. the main point is how this is being assisted here in this country by our government supporting the USA. They are the perpetrators, and how this is bringing the Middle East to the brink of war. And this is a result of our Western imperialism in this country. How we cannot protest against what's happening without Gaza, or the genocide in Palestine, without also protesting Israel's attacks on Iran, Lebanon, Yemen, etc. That Israel is attacking all of the countries that are supportive of the Palestinians. That's why they're doing it. And it's in the interest of Western imperialism to allow and help Israel to do that. So as a health worker, I volunteer in Greenland to stop the war. We have an emergency demo about these attacks on Iran tomorrow here, 5:30 p.m. Please join us. Please get on the national demo as well on the 2nd of November. Keep the pressure on. Get involved in your unions. There's good people there. Challenge the British. All going to do it. Everything doing it. Boycotts, BDS, but also getting involved in these organisations. Our government are leading this. Put the pressure on. Thank you for letting me speak.
Glory to our martyrs! Glory to the Palestinian resistance! Glory to every single person in power on the ground resisting against colonial powers! We have marched today in honour of Palestinian healthcare workers. We have spoken of the decimation of healthcare systems in Gaza, of it being utilised as a colonial tool. We have spoken of the destruction of hospitals, of tents being used as makeshift treatment centres. We have spoken.
How are you doing? And all right? Yeah, not too bad.
Some 19-year-old Sharon who was martyred was connected to an IV. We speak of these atrocities.
Yeah, I've been actually in Holland looking after a friend, a terminally ill friend. It's much more important, isn't it? You know what I mean?
The perpetrators accountable, and we demand justice. We demand justice for every drop of blood that has spilled onto the floors of hospitals in Gaza. We demand justice for every single
You don't need a mask if you want to assume people. Nobody is aggressive here.
No, I know that.
I know, but if you're taking other people's photographs, you better show your face as well.
I have been assaulted a few times on the marches, and I've also had issues with the police.
But that's
It's nothing personal.
No, it's not personal. But it gives people more confidence. Thank you.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you, Beth.
Palestinians killed at the checkpoints, travelling to access healthcare on their own land. We demand justice.